Welcome. I'm Loretta Rowland-Kitley, and I am here to do 30 minutes of yoga for the American Heart Association. The American Cancer Association. Heart Association is a good one too, and St. Luke's Children's Research Hospital. So join me in this practice. I've already started warming up, but my computer messed up, so we're going to go ahead and continue. So please stand if you haven't already done so. Shake everything out. I'm actually going to turn a light off down here. Here we go. Thank you for your patience. So let's continue warming up. Shake everything out, loosening up all your muscles and lubricating your joints. We're going to take some deep cleansing breaths. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Up inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Nice and tall again, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down. Let's warm up our heads and necks just a bit, turning from side to side. Roll a bit, roll around, and then go in the opposite direction. Come back to the center. Now press the chin into the chest. Release, and all the way back if you can. If you have neck issues, just press your chin into the chest again. Jaw closed if you're going back. Front inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out. Bend your elbows. And now roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. Check the posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and stretch to the side and come right back up and change. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, stretch to the side, come right back up and lower all the way down to the sides. Roll the shoulders back. Again, just a few great big circles, loosening up the torso and straightening the arms. Place the hands on the front of the thighs and bend at the hips. I'm going to go to the side. Upper arms as close to the torso as possible. Really bend at the hips, push out through the glutes, head and neck, and extension of the spine. If you modify by bending the knees, you just won't get the hamstring and glute stretch as you would if you keep the legs straight. Keep those abs in tight. Then release the hold and let the upper body just relax down. Let gravity just pull you down. Slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And as you come up, bring again the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Check the posture, nice and tall. And let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. We're going to warm up our lower bodies just a bit. Before we do sun salutations, so stand with your legs on your mat about a couple of shoulder widths apart. Hands on the hips or the waist, push the hips forward, roll to the right, roll to the back, straightening the legs, roll to the right. I said right last time, I think it was left, and then roll forward. Now let's go in the opposite direction. Roll to one side, roll back, roll to the other side, and roll forward. Back to the center, toes out. So the feet are at a 45-degree angle. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee, lowering to the side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the left knee, lowering to the side. Up, inhaling. Now, right again, reaching toward the floor if you choose. You don't have to. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, and left. Whatever you did on the right, do on the same, or the same on this side. Up, inhaling. Exhale, and bring my feet in slightly. Bend both knees and lower the hips. Feet directly under the knees, palms up, and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. I think my lighting's a little bit off, so I'll try to turn on another little light here and see if that helps. Shake everything out. We're going to add just a little bit of balance to our warm-up. Quick warm-up so we can get into the meat of the practice. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. I'm going to have my hands on my waist. You can have them on your hips if you'd like. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right leg forward, up high. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Up, inhaling. Exhale, bring the right leg forward, point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg to the side. Leg is straight, point, flex, point, flex. Bring it to the back. Leg is straight, tighten the glute, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Don't forget to focus on your spot when you're balancing. Exhale and bring that left leg forward. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring that leg out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. Back to the back. Tighten the glute. Leg is straight. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out. I think that's going to be pretty good for the warm-up. Now we're going to go straight into our sun salutation. So stand at the front of your mat. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Feet are as parallel as possible, no more than shoulder width apart. They can touch if you want, but they don't have to. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bending at the hips, keeping those abs in tight, and just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. Don't forget to breathe. Then you can come into either Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor beside the feet. You can modify with the fingertips on the front of the legs, or Uttanasana with the palms flat on the floor beside the feet, only bending the knees if you need to. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Now bend the knees and up the slide, the left foot back to the right lunge. You can have the palms on the floor or blocks, knuckles on the floor or fingertips on the floor. I can keep my back straighter, I feel, with my knuckles on the floor. So do what works for you. Keep that knee directly over the foot, head and neck, and extension of the spine, abs in tight. Lengthen that spine and breathe in this lunge. You can always modify with that back knee on the floor if you choose as well. And now straighten that right or that front leg. I have my palms on the floor again. And stretch that torso over the straight leg. Push that back heel down toward the floor. If you want, you can bring that heel perpendicular to the other foot, and push it down. I kind of like to try to push my heel down where it originally was. So do what works for your body and breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Now bend the right knee enough to slide that foot back, to join the left, hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet, push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms. Rotate those shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Lengthen and breathe in this downward facing dog. You can always modify down on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Stay high on those shoulders and really try to make sure the rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can, keeping those abs in tight, head and neck, and extension of the spine, breathing. Again, you can modify on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body and breathe. Now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with that left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack your feet on top of each other. You can bring that top leg up if you want as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You have lots of choices. If you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You want, lower that upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture. And then bring the hips back up into the air. Up on the toes, push the heels down. Lengthen again, come into that downward facing dog.
Abs in tight. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog, keeping the toes on the floor. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. Then switch up back and forth at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. And then push both heels down. And now lower the hips and bring that left foot up into that left lunge. You can have your palms on the floor, knuckles. You can use blocks. You can modify with the back knee on the floor. Do what works best for you. Lengthen that spine and breathe. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Make sure that knee is directly over that foot. And now straighten that straight or that front left leg. You can bring that right heel in at a 40, actually a perpendicular angle, or just push that heel down where it was. Lengthen the spine and breathe in this lunge variation. Basically, it's a good hamstring and glute stretch. Breathing. Now bend that knee enough to slide it back to join the right. And again, come up into that downward facing dog. Lengthen the spine and breathe. Now lower the hips again to a plank or a high hover position. Check your posture. Make sure you're stable. High on those shoulders. Breathing. Because now you're going to bend the elbows and come down to an elbow plank or a low hover. Try to make sure that rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Breathing. Now we'll do a dolphin since we're already partly in the posture. Bring the hips up as you walk the feet up. Keep the feet hip width apart, head between the arms. Push the heels down as you bend at the hips. Breathing, no stress on the head and neck. Push out through those glutes and breathe. Now walk the feet back. Begin to a low hover or an elbow plank. High on those shoulders, breathing. Try to make sure you're high on those shoulders. And then lower the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor. And you'll be in that elbow cobra, looking up, high on the shoulders. You can change to a sphinx if you choose, palms on the floor in front of your body. Breathing, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Now you may hold this posture or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now you may hold it here or come up into that upward dog with the weight on the palms of the hands and the tops of the feet. And if you want, you can bring that left leg up behind you. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bring the right leg up behind you. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and up to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Take the hips up into the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, lengthen. Again, come into that downward facing dog. Breathing, again, you can always modify on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body. Abs in tight, breathing. Now lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot back up at the front of your mat and come into Ardha Uttanasana, modifying if you need to. Listen to your body and breathe. You can briefly come down into Uttanasana if you choose. You can stay in Ardha Uttanasana if you like. Breathe. Now just relax your body. You can round up one vertebra at a time as we did before. You can modify by bending the knees as you come up, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach upward or arch back. Reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Loosening up the torso as you roll. Don't forget to breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. And shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake each foot out now as if you're shaking off water. Let's see how much time we have. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we do have just a little bit of time here. So let's get down to the floor without using our hands for support. But if you need the hands, use the resources that your body needs. Sometimes it's your mind that needs it. So, nice and tall, seated stick posture. Legs straight back, straight arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. We're going to do a forward bend. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back if you can. If not, just stretch upward. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch forward, bending at the hips. Hands under the thighs, the calves, the ankles. or the heels. My feet are relaxed, but I'm bringing my torso down, really trying to bend at the hips and kind of push out through the glutes, like open those glutes out. It really helps you bend at the hips to do so. Keep those legs nice and straight. Breathing, abs in tight. When your abs are in tight, you can actually come forward more because there's more room. Now point the toes and feel the muscles in those straight legs. And now flex the feet and feel those muscles. It's a bit different. Relax the feet and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lean back again if you can. If not, just stretch upward. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Seated stick posture again. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. We're going to do a very simple, quick spinal twist. So bend the knees, bring the legs up. You can sit cross-legged, half lotus with one foot up on the thigh, or full lotus with both. I had some feedback where someone asked me if I could do that without using my hands, and I thought, no, but you know what, I did. Okay, I have to practice that more. Nice and tall. Place the right fingertips in front, inhaling. Exhale, place the left fingertips behind, torso tall, and turn, look over that shoulder. Abs in tight, breathing. You want your torso as perpendicular to the floor as possible. This is a simple spinal twist. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. Left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Torso tall, abs in tight. Breathing in this simple spinal twist. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and come back to the center, nice and tall. Look at your legs, take a deep breath in. Exhale and do exactly the opposite. Whichever was in front, in the back, or on top, put on the bottom. Nice and tall. Now we're going to do a chest expansion in this posture. So bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. I'll turn a bit to the side so you can see. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Your arms might be way down by your mat, and that's okay. Just try to keep the arms as straight as possible. And they could be as high up as you can get them, but you don't want to hurt your shoulders. You want to make sure your body's used to it. Keep that chest open and breathe. And now release, lowering down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to repeat that. I'm going to turn my palms down and out so that the palms are facing outward. You can just repeat it if you want. And squeeze those shoulder blades together in those arms. The arms can be low or they can be high. Just keep that chest open and your torso tall and the abs in tight. Breathing. Nice chest expansion. It's really good for your posture. And then lower, release, and relax. And now, we've gone, I believe, over our 30 minutes, but not much. And we're going to do just a bit of relaxation. So I'm going to switch my legs back. I'd like you, though, to round down. I'll just walk you through it, actually, or talk you through it. And then I'm going to sit back up. You can sit with your hands on your thighs and then round down one vertebra at a time. And just lower down, arms up, feet flopped out to the sides, and you're going to be in the corpse posture. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Close those eyes and breathe. Breathe. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. We're going to take some deep breaths in and just let your body sink down into the surface below you. Your eyes are closed, your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly through the mouth. You're in your safe place. Your mind is open. Take another deep breath in, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And again, slowly exhale through the mouth. We're going to take a couple more deep breaths together. Keep breathing when I'm not telling you to breathe. And just breathe on your own in a manner that helps you relax, whether it be your own rhythmic breathing or continue to take those deep breaths in and exhale through the mouth. Again, you're in your safe place. Each time you exhale, allow your body to sink down just a little bit more into the surface below you. You're safe. We'll pull you right back out soon. Take another deep breath into your system. And slowly exhale through the mouth. Another deep breath in. And exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. You're in your safe place. Your mind is open. You're thinking healthy thoughts that make you happy. You may be alone or with your favorite person or people. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Continue to breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs out, bending the knees. Hug those knees into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathe. Abs in tight. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhale. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position. And sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. whatever feels best for you. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming and practicing with me. Namaste. I hope you feel better with our short little practice. And I hope you realize it is two good causes that we are doing this for, and that's St. Jude's and the American Cancer Society. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Again, namaste.